It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor. He's 178 centimeters. Up first, the Tartan Tornado, Josh Taylor, one of the best fighters in the history of the United Kingdom and certainly out of Scotland, the undisputed light welterweight champion of the world. King Ryan Garcia, one of the...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, a boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the... So here we go, should be a good one. He misses with that jab. There's a scoring blow. Punch, counter punch. We are both covered in sweat. Imagine how exhausted these two athletes have to feel right now.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, 3 minutes seems like 3 hours. It's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
And he misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So that left lands.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Good punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That counter shot lands. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and a coach.
Here we go, it's round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
Blocks that right hook. Just misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You know these smaller fighters have those fast hands and good footwork, but what else?
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
He misses with that jab. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. his gloves up to block the left jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Left counter scores. At this point, you've got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. He's going to need another. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He missed with that jab. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Got out of the way of that right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice job landing that left counter punch. That was almost a 10-8. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They exchange punches. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't win.
Misses with the jab. Good left counter that lands. Nice counter punch. Neither man really defending themselves. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Can't find a home in that jab. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That left counter was perfectly timed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter punching for both these athletes. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter... Time for the 5th round. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a get.
Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And that's exactly where he doesn't need to be. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. And just as quickly as the action slows down and heats back up.
It's everything we dreamt of. It's everything we've got excited and giddy for. This is what we're here for.
Just misses with that big right hand. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? When someone punches that hard, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Great counter right-handed. Nice exchange here from both men. Counter left. He fails to score with that left hook. Counter right. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working. There's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If we know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, that punch! What a punch! You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they kick? Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Missing with that right hook. Horsemen step back for just a moment. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Neither man really defending themselves. Exchange here from both men. Beautiful counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round. Good counter left hand there. There's a counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Perfect counter shot. Good counter right hand again. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He parries that left jab away. Counter punching. Counter shot with the right hand. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Lands with the right counter. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. having second thoughts in the ring.
Left counter punch will score. Perfect counter lands. So much for boxing. This is a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Good counter punching. Well, there was no doubt about who. This is the 10th. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. And that'll do it. Josh Taylor has to go down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too. I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Punch, counter punch. Neither man really defeated the final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. And there's the bell for round 11. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his leg is gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That punch landed. Counter punching. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take your mind off the chin, take your mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to flush out, box the fight and beat them on points.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a counter shot. His jab just got blocked. Left punch. Solid punch. One moment changes everything, especially despite what the judges' scorecards read. There are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. And there's the bell to start round 12. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're not thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket them.
Punch, counter punch. Good counter punching. Brilliant hook there. This is some of the best action. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Look at him trying to fight his way out of this. He might just want to hold on, play some defense. They've avoided catastrophe there. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. It's code red time now for Josh. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. That hook won't score. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.